So how much do you believe in the authenticity of history?
Interesting question. Thank you, Dinesh, fellow Toastmasters and most welcome guests. The question is asked for me is, how much do I believe in the authenticity of history? Now, this is a very big issue in today's society because without a single source of news that we can trust, it's really hard to tell what is really true and what isn't. And even modern history, like last week's history or a month ago's history, is also very difficult to really understand what's happening because it's so easy for politicians to change what people perceive by saying, well, actually, this didn't happen or it did happen. And it happens on a daily basis, mostly by what we hear from other countries, but it may also be happening in Canada too. And I had a personal experience of this when my dad was interviewed for the newspaper. He is a engineer and was responsible for the flooding control of British Columbia for several years. And after talking to the reporter wrote a very detailed article, which was in the newspaper, and he read it and found that there was a lot of mistakes in the article, which obviously it's already been published, so you can't really retract that and make the corrections. So even in a detailed situation where the reporter is trying their best to say the correct thing, it always gets changed when coming from the expert to being translated into the media that we see. So this can happen with something with a good intention, like a newspaper. Imagine what can happen for any other kinds of media that tries to report on a real topic such as science or environment or any other issue. So it's a big issue we have to face. I think the main thing we have to do as responsible citizens is to learn how to watch out for these fake news and also to think about history also in that similar way, because it's often what's written is not exactly what exactly happened. So I believe we can't really trust everything about history, but certain things like did we go on the moon, we can just accept them as being true if that is what everyone believes.
Thank you, Jeff.